Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to today's tutorial. On today's tutorial, we're making this pattern. If it's something you're interested in, please keep watching. We will be needing our already made basic bodies, and now we're going to divide the shoulder into two and draw a straight line to the bust point like I'm doing in the video. So what I'm trying to do here is just to join my dart to get to the bust point. It was 1 inches below the bust point, but I wanted it to be at the bust point. Now I'm going up by 1.5 inches from my chest line, then I'll draw a straight line. Now we're going to connect the mark we have on our shoulder to our bust point. On our new chest line, we are going to take 0.5 inch on both sides of our dart. Then we are going to connect it to our bust point. I forgot to mark out my bust dart, so that's what I'm doing here. I'll go down for my bust point by 1 inch, then connect it to the bust point like I'm doing in the video. Now we're going to take our under bust measurement divided by 4, then you mark it there. On our marks line, we'll check how many is remaining on the side, and then we are going to divide our measurement unequally on both sides of our dart leg. Please remember, the side front should take more inches than the center front. The center front should take less. Now we're going to use our curve to connect. The center front should be slightly curved. You shouldn't go out like I'm doing in the video, please. You do not have to rush, just take your time while you do this. For the side curve, just place your curve like I'm doing in the video. You can bring it out a little bit, but it shouldn't have been too much. So I'm just cross-checking what I have here. Like they always say, you make sure you check twice before you cut. Now you're going to draw your darts down from your under bust line there to your waist. I'm just using my marker line to make it more visible. So this is me just doing my happy dance, you know. Now we're going to slash open the middle of our dart leg so we can close our bust darts before we continue. After you have done this and you see that the lines are not equal, you're just going to go ahead and draw it out with your ruler. Now for our armhole, we are going to go up by 0.5 inch and then connect it like I'm doing in the video. After doing that, you're going to go ahead and cut out your pattern. Please do not forget to label it. Our back pattern is kind of the easiest. Now what we have to do here is go up by 1.5 inch from our chest line and then draw a straight line to connect. Now do not forget to go up by 0.5 inch on the armhole and then connect. Now after doing that, we are going to extend our dart line to our new chest line. At the center back, you want to go down by 1.5 inch and then connect it from our armhole like I'm doing in the video. This totally depends on your preference. On our dart line, we are going to take 0.25 on both sides of our dart and then connect it to the dart we already have. This is just to make sure that our back is really fitted. Now for our sway back to avoid any zipper bump. Now on our center back waistline, we are going to go in by 0.5 and then connect like I'm doing in the video. Because I didn't consider it previously while taking my measurement, I'm going to add it back to the side back. I'm adding 0.5 at the waist measurement and 0.25 at the bust just to make sure that all my measurements are correct. And of course, you already know, label it. After you do that, you go ahead and cut it out. Now this is what we have for the top part. Now you're going to take our waist to hip point and waist to length where you want that Basque effect. What I'm doing here is just to label what I have, my waistline, my hip line, and the length of my Basque effect skirt. Now we are going to take our waist measurement divided by 4, our hip measurement divided by 4 as well, and then we'll connect. From our hip line, I'm going to come down by 2 inches. It depends on you, depends on what you want. And then draw a straight line from my hip point to that point. Now draw a line connecting it to the middle point of the center front like I'm doing in the video. We are going to use this for both the front and the back. The only difference for the back is that we'll be adding our zipper allowance. Now we've come to the end of this pattern drafting tutorial. The next video that will be coming up will be a video on how to sew and cut this beautiful dress. Please, if you have watched to this point, do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. I see it and I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Do not forget to stay beautiful.